What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you are watching Mega Man X3 Part 2. In today's episode, we are going to go through some more Mavericks and destroy Dr. Doppler's robots that have been, plaguing the entirety of the city. Or whatever this is, this realm here. In the last episode, we went through, Tunnel Rhino and Blizzard Buffalo. Today, I'm going to start here with Toxic Seahorse. Because now that I've got the power up to be able to defeat him, that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So let's go through this here and whoop some ass, essentially. This level is actually one of my more favorite ones of this game. I really like the sewer aspect, I guess. It's kind of like a water dungeon, and you guys know how I feel about water levels. It's one of my favorite kind of things. And yeah, that's essentially what this level type is, I guess you could say. And now I'm getting hit left and right over here. I'm gonna try to collect these pickups here, these health pickups, so I can maybe try to restore some of my my sub tanks that I've gotten. I believe I've gotten 2 of them already now, and a handful of maybe even only a couple, maybe even 1 heart tank so far. I'm gonna grab a few heart tanks in this episode, but I am not gonna be collecting a whole lot of the armor just yet. So that has yet to be, I have yet to do that. Oh, I missed that damn health pickup right there. But that's okay. Well, I wasn't full anyway. Shit, I keep getting hit by these little tiny projectiles. Let's go up here and see what we got up here. Speaking of heart containers, there's one right there. That'll be nice. I should be able to get another one here in the next level that I go to. But for now, that'll work. Okay, so here's a little one of those mini rooms here. Let's see what we got here, if anything at all. All right, nothing yet. At this point in the game, though, we will be seeing those, I guess you could call them hunters that Dr. Doppler sent out. Bit and Bite will be on our asses, as well as Vile. It looks like Vile there. I called them Boba Fett in the last episode, but that was obviously a joke. Everyone knew that I meant it was Vile. Here we are in the underwater part now, where obviously the gravity is affected a little bit. But having the boots is probably the most important thing you can get right now for this part of the game. Besides the armor, I know that I'm taking, when I take hits, it's actually kind of hurting pretty bad. So yeah, the armor is going to be something that I'm really going to want to get as fast as possible, even though I'm going to go through a few of these bosses today. I think I'm going to try to beat about 3 more of them today. It seems like the way that I've been going with these LPs, Mega Man X3 was like, what, 3 parts, and then Mega Man X2 was 4 parts. This one's probably going to end up being 5 parts. So that's some interesting projection right there, yeah. Alright, which is, I had to go back over there because I got up on the top of there and the wind blades, it kind of pushed me back a little bit, so had to go and do it again. Alright, here's another one of those little mid rooms. I'll slide down that door and go in it very weird. Alright, here we go, a little mini boss here. Don't know what he's called, but he's got these wavy little limbs, and he keeps shooting out some mines that are kind of easy to dodge, actually. They're not really too bad. The missile's a little harder to dodge, but it looks like you can actually shoot them with your buster. So, there we go. Not too difficult right there. Oh, suck it. Gonna kind of be a short episode today, probably a little bit under 30 minutes. Just wanted to get through some more Mavericks this time, and get a little closer to being ready to get the armor pickups. I'm gonna do it the way I did it, kind of like in Mega Man X2's Let's Play, where I go and get most of the gear that I need in one episode, just doing it all at once instead of having to do it kind of progressively. Just because I'd rather do that in this Let's Play anyway, to kind of make it a little seamless, you know, like just go through some bosses, play through some story, stuff like that. Alright, so we'll kill those wall guys, make our way up this way, over to the top of the dam here. Now, these enemies right here, actually, there is a change, kind of like, very reminiscent of Mega Man X1. If you go to, I forgot what it is, the Hornet stage, and you beat him first, these little enemy rocket blasters here will actually be a much weaker version than they are right now. And they changed their palette to, like, green or something like that as well, too, so. Alright, coming up on the boss room, let's get the ice shield here ready. Is the weakness for this boss. And here's this bastard Toxic Seahorse. Not too difficult here. If you have the appropriate weapon to get him. You don't want to stay too close to him. You kind of want to give yourself a little bit of space. In this way of this boss, he's kind of like Toadman from Mega Man X4 a little bit, where you kind of just keeps jumping around the room. Now, with the difference here being is that his toxic blast will kind of break my shield there, or ice shield is what they call it. Even though it's not really a shield, it's kind of more of a spear or a spike. But either way, let's finish him off with a couple lemons. Eat it. Eat it, motherfucker. All right, and that was Toxic Seahorse. Again, one of my favorite Mavericks to fight. I don't know, like I said, I guess it's probably just because it's kind of a water-based dungeon, water-based level. I have a soft spot in my heart. I don't know why, but I do. You get Acid Burst, a very useful arcing kind of weapon that will deal some splash damage as well as direct hit type of damage. That'll be actually quite useful for me later on in the ending part of the series here. Blast Hornet, yeah, that's what I was thinking of the level. But I'm not going to go to him yet. I'm going to go over here to Bullitt Catfish. And we'll take down this bastard. Now, like I said, the hunters are active right now. So I could run into any number of them. I could run into Bit, Bite, or Vile at this point. And if I do so, I'm just going to go ahead and fucking fight him. Might as well. Oh, and I love the music for this stage right here. I don't love getting hit by that laser grid. But oh man, the music in this area is so good. Oh, I took some damage and I got hit going down this elevator right here. Will take us to a very, yes, a teleporter. And as I was saying just a moment ago, it's Vile time. So this is a Maverick factory here. Very reminiscent again of Mega Man X2. Even though it's a little bit different, this is still considered a Maverick factory when I looked it up on the Mega Man homepage. That is the name of the level that it gave me. Let's see, does this elevator work? Does this do anything? No. Perhaps that would have worked if I had beaten another stage. I feel like that's something that I could have beaten something first and then come back over here and then that elevator might have worked. Since it doesn't right now, I'm just going to be taking damage from all the debris that's falling down from the damn roof. Shit, that hurt. Actually, it doesn't hurt that bad. It's just kind of a minor setback, but there we go. At least there's a lot of energy to pick up on the way. I will fight some of these big robots here. These guys take a good little bit of hits, but not too bad. Don't need the weapon pickup, so that's fine. Oh, and already there's a door. Again, this music right here is awesome. Another one of my favorite tracks from this game. This game actually had quite a good bit of selection of music that was awesome compared to the other two games. Not to say that the other two games were bad in any aspect of the music, but I like the music in this one. Hee hee hee. You're trapped, X. He laughed like a girl. Vile, Zero and I destroyed you years ago. What the fuck? This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if these, nope, that didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. I guess it's Buster time. I'll take him out with the Buster. I don't give a fuck. He's got the ride armor on, just like he usually does in most games. You know, funny enough, the Vile was not present in Mega Man X2 at all. At least not that I remember, but, so he's come back now for vengeance, and, is technically, Vile Mark II. So he's had some upgrades done by Dr. Doppler that made him a little bit more powerful. Apparently not as powerful as Dr. Doppler himself, though, so don't get too excited there that Vile is going to be a bunch of a badass anymore, but yeah, pretty simple pattern right here, especially when he's in his ride armor. And even when he jumps out of it, it's very similar to the old fight in Mega Man X1, where it's where he kind of just jumps around and he does the same kind of moves, except this time he'll have some fire. I'll get to that right now. Here we go. He's out of his armor. He's going to refill his health again. Yeah, there we go. The fire on the ground, and he's going to shoot off some bullets there. And that's really his two main attacks there, is bullets and fire. Kind of over and over. You know, if you really wanted to be more like Boba Fett, you should have had like a fucking rocket launcher. But god damn it if he wasn't based on him. I mean, the programmers must have been some serious Star Wars fans. Really, I'm doing a bad job of this here, trying to dodge those bullets, but you have to kind of go in and out a little bit. If I can get just in between those, right here, let's see if I can do it now. There we go. You can also dash and then dash back. That's another way you can avoid them. I'm going to use a little bit of my sub-tank here, just to stay on the side of caution. Yeah, because I'm taking a few needless hits here. It's probably worse when you hit him with your own body instead of being hit by his projectiles. Oh, done. Oh, and he escaped. We didn't actually kill him. So I wonder if that means if he'll be back, you know? Alright, so now we have less than a minute to get the fuck out of here. And, yep, I'm just gonna fall down the shaft here, pick up these health pickups that I lost. Oh, I missed, you know what? I'm not even worried about it. Time is a factor. And, oh, shit. All these barriers keep popping up. So you have to be a little wary of that. I'm trying to shoot them before they get up all the way to the top because it's a little bit more, annoying to have to... See, I keep missing, damn it. So I have to fight him that way. But I can just get it out. Alright, looks like this elevator is also off, so I'm just gonna stick to this one side of the wall and keep making my way up. Oh, the music is so good! I love this. Such a rockin' track. And don't fall down the bridge. Oh, ooh, that was close right there on the very last one of that. And there we go. 7 seconds to spare. And we'll get back out of that. Well, we'll go over here back to the Power Control Center and Bullitt Catfish stage. Right back to where we started. And so, you know, I don't really remember exactly what beating Vile does right away. Now, that elevator right there, it won't go back down, so don't worry about that too much. Once you've beaten it, that's it. That's over. But we can replenish right here with there's plenty of health pickups in this level. It's because I'm pretty sure the designers knew what they were doing here when they made this. He was like, oh, you know what? Let's make a difficult-ass level. Just give the player a whole lot of pickups to get through it. That was close right there. I should have got hit right there. And these little robots here, you gotta... Once they put up that barrier like that, it looks like a shock field. Kind of like Blanca from Street Fighter 2. But if you keep hitting it and doing damage, it'll reduce that shield down. Oh, shit. Sometimes it's just better to just go through just like that. Just take the hit and move. Now, definitely you don't want to touch the walls here, obviously, because that's instant death. What I did right there was I actually forgot to go up. I should have gone up here first because there actually is a pickup. So if you notice my health bar has moved, I actually did this later in the episode and just came back and I clipped it in right here, so. No biggie, just wanted to show it off now, right here in the part that it was actually apropos for. So, we'll go back to the regular time here now as I'm going through the level. Just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that that's where that was, to pick it up then and there, instead of having to go back, you know, so. That would have been annoying to have to go back in a later episode and just cut that in there. This way it saves me a little bit extra time. Alright, plenty of elevators to keep going up. So we'll go up this one here too. Now actually, if you take this one all the way up here, it's going to show you this weird looking little thing right here to the left. We don't actually have the appropriate item to do anything with that yet, but remember that for later, as it will be, that does lead to a pickup. I think it's the armor, actually, now that I think about that. But I actually, I should be getting the weapon that I need. Well, no, it's Gravity Beetle. I think you need Gravity Beetle's weapon. Oh, shit. I think it's Bit. It's Bit. Welcome, X. I'm Bit. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed. Really now? Is that what you think? I'm gonna go ahead and get my Frost Shield up because that is his weakness. And here we go. Time to fight Bit, one of the hunters coming after X. Again, something I didn't quite do in Mega Man X2. Just because I believe by the time I had gotten to that point, I had already screwed it up. But in this game now, it looks like I'm able to take on these bastards here. And kind of the idea here is to stay... You don't really want to stay on the ground a whole lot. You kind of want to be on the walls. You want to keep them up high. Because that ring that he throws, and now he's throwing out two of them, will stop you in your tracks completely. Now, you can slide under him when he's just above you like that. Oh, shit. Got one little... Oh! Beat him with one hit point. This Reploid's special abilities are two... What? I can't be. That was weird. That's a weird little bit of dialogue. Alright, suck it, Bit. Alright, we're having a lot of mini-boss fights over here in the Bullitt Catfish stage. Took down Vile, took down Bit. I have one little piece of health left. I'm so gonna die. Yeah, watch out for the debris. Okay, you also gotta watch out for the little electricity barriers here. So I'm gonna see what's up here first, just in case. I don't really think this is the actual... Yeah, okay, it's not the way to go. This is a secret for later, so I will have to come back over here to the power control center. And, oh shit, I got hit. I knew that was happening. I knew that was gonna come. It's alright. It'll start me right back over here, right after the Bit fight. But yeah, I will need to come back over here to this stage to go to that, the ride armor thing when I do pick those up. Later episodes coming up will feature getting the armor and getting all the ride armors that I can ride in. And then I'll probably have a whole episode dedicated to essentially what is called a fetch quest, you know? Which is kind of funny that a Mega Man X game would have something like a fetch quest in it. But here we are. Alright, watch out for the laser grid again, that little laser blaster there, and just kind of keep jumping back and forth on the walls. Shit, keep hitting those little enemies here. Ooh, nice, there we go. Pick up a little bit of health. Get us back up to full. And this is pretty much the end of the level here. Once we get up the shaft here, it should be about near the boss. God, I can't give higher praises to this music. I love it. It's so rocking. I believe a lot of the inspiration was from the developers of the game were like Guns N' Roses and AC/DC and things like that. So some very 80s kind of style music going on, which is great, which I love. You know, I'm a child of the 80s. What can I say? All right, here's this bastard Bullitt Catfish. Time to take him down with these tornado fangs. This is obviously his weakness here. It's just going to keep grinding into him. Now, he does a good bit of damage if you touch his body, so I would say avoid touching him himself, if at all possible. Luckily, okay, yeah, watch out for his electricity as well, but luckily the tornado fang does have a slight bit of a delay before it fires off, which is good for us. Very good for us. Because it can stay in one place like that and just keep drilling. Straight up drilling. And you can fire off more than one at a time, too, which is also really good. And I dashed into him like an idiot. Ooh, almost got caught by that laser, by that lightning blast there. It looks like he's invulnerable, but it seems like my hits are actually still registering, even though they're knocking off. This is kind of weird. Yeah, see, that did a hit. That registered a hit. Oh, I'm rocking his ass now. Oh, you're done, son. That's it. Dink. Dink to finish off the fight, you dink. All right, and that was the Power Control Center, Bullitt Catfish. Done and done. That is an interesting color palette right there for X. It's very Mardi Gras, purple and green. I like it. My Cajun sensibilities are coming out right now. You get Triad Thunder, which is a very useful utility weapon for opening up some secrets that we're going to go back to, especially over there in the Tunnel Rhino stage. I'm going to be using that, and I think there's one other usage of it as well. Alright, it's time to go to Crush Crawfish. Well, actually one of the harder bosses of this game. Never been able to beat this fucker with just the Buster. Actually, quite a lot of these bosses in this game I've never been able to beat with just the Buster. I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to take down Vile and Bit, basically, with just the Buster, so... Oh, another rockin' song. Damn it, I love this. It's got a really good intro to this one as well. I'm going to try to stay on the top levels here. Just because I think there's like a... Ah, shit, I already screwed that up. Because I think there's some pickups if you stay on the top. Now, I know right there on the bottom, there's also a secret down there. I'm not sure if it's a... It might be a sub-tank or a heart. I don't think it's a... Or it's a robot ride pickup. But either way, I don't have the robot riders to do that right now. Oh shit, maybe that one's... That might have been something I could have used an item to do, because I know over here, I think this is where one of those walls right there. I'm gonna have to come back again. I'll come back to this level once I do the fetch quest episode. Oh, why do I feel like it's down that pit? Oh shit. No, you know what's down that pit is another entrance to Vile, which I've already done now in the Bullitt Catfish stage. It looks like we're not running into Bite here either, so I don't really know where he's at. But that's fine, no big deal. Rather not fight any more of the Maverick Hunters right now, or whatever the fuck they're called. All right, now these little shiesty shits, they like to go very slim to the ground, Oh, it's right down there. That's where the Vile fight is. If you haven't beaten Vile, you can actually fall through the floor, and it kind of tricks you into fighting him. It's kind of the idea with the Vile fight. It's like, ooh, oops, you accidentally found me, and now you're gonna die. But no big deal. We already rocked that ass. All right, here we are to the submarine. This level is the shipyard. So down over here, there's kind of like well, there's a submarine down here that we're gonna be able to go into. This is actually kind of a shorter stage too. Shorter than some of the other ones in this game. Like I said before in the episode 1, a lot of the stages in this game are a good bit longer than they used to be in previous entries, which is pretty cool. I'm down with that. I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, now right here, looks like you can't get anything. You can't blast that wall, but if you use your Tornado Fang, you can indeed to pick up 2 1-ups right there. Now this also might be the level that has. Oh no, I think it's. I can't remember what level it is. Some of the levels have these things called upgrade chips that we will get to eventually. This might have been that. I'm still debating before I finish this Let's Play if I want to get the golden chip or if I want to just get maybe like the boot upgrade or something like that. I haven't decided yet. And that's only because I like X being blue. I mean, it's the blue bomber. He's Mega Man. And aesthetically, the gold just didn't quite please me a whole lot. But even though it did give you all the chip upgrades, so I guess I can't quite complain there too much. Perhaps something a ROM hacker could fix. I don't know. No big deal. All right, so let's get the mines here. We'll get these ready because this is Crush Crawfish's weakness. Oh shit! See, right away, you do not want to get caught by that blade. He will sit there and grind you. And in not good fashion. All right, yeah, I'll take that death. That's cool. I got 2 1-ups a little while ago, so it's not like I'm gonna be stressing it too bad. Plus, this will also refill my health back to full, so I can actually take him on proper. All right, Crush Crawl. Crush Crawl. What you got? Yeah, watch out for those blades. Watch out for his crushers. You definitely do not want to get hit by that. Luckily, the Triad Thunder is kind of like a shield-based weapon, more than the Frost Shield. It's actually called Frost Shield is. This is actually more like, damn it, do not get caught in the crusher. It does a good bit of damage at least. It's taking him down by like 3 or 4 points here each time. So if you get stuck by those little rubber bands or whatever the hell they are, they will lock you in place, sort of. Oh, he's getting wrecked. Get wrecked. That's how that's done. Again, one of the bosses that I just totally can't beat with the Buster alone. Be something I have to go back and practice later on. Alright, that is Crush Crawfish. Done. So we're making some good progress here. Oh yeah, the color of this is badass. Gray and red reminds me of some old school regular Mega Man style. Maybe like Proto Man. You get Spinning Blade. A very interesting weapon, actually. More useful if you shoot it from the opposite direction. Instead of shooting it right in front of you. Very, very weird. There's your password if you need it. And yeah, there we go. Like I said, just a couple bosses down in this episode. And we will continue on in the next episode collecting some gear, armor, and pickups. Thank you so much for watching the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and we will see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. See you next time.